You are welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create corner window in Revit. Although there are default corner window in Revit, sometimes you need to create your own so that it will be to your taste. So how do you go about it? You go to Revit application menu and click new, click family and click metric window, click open. As you can see in 3D, this is an opening. We are not going to make use of this opening, so we delete it and we'll go to the ref level. Then what we are going to do now, we'll create a new reference planes. We'll create about 3 of them. And I'm going to drag this one to be longer so that whenever I'm looking for it, I will not find it difficult to use it. Now I'm going to place dimension and I'll make sure that these ones are equal. Then I'll place dimension here, and this dimension I'm going to give it a name, add parameter, that is width 2. I hit OK. Then this one I'm going to lock this so that at any point in time it will be equal. Then this one I'll lock it as well. Then I will place dimension here from the center here to this plane is going to be 112.5. that is half of 22 mm. That is half of 225, and I'm going to lock it. Then I will now create an opening by using void form. I'll pick rectangle and draw. Then I will align it and lock it. I will align to this reference plane and lock it. Then I place dimension here from the center to this one is going to be 300 mm. Then I lock it. I'm going to place another dimension here. From here to here is going to be 300 mm as well. And I'm going to lock that. Then I'll finish at this level. I go to elevation and I'll drag this to that upper reference plane and lock all of them. Then I'll view it in 3D. I'll select cut geometry, hit the wall first, then hit the void. You can see it has cut the wall open. Then I go to ref level. Now I want to create a cube that we are going to use in drawing our sweep, so that we'll sweep around it. Then I'm going to align it with all these reference planes. And I will lock it. I'll lock all of them. Now I'll finish at this level. Then I go to the elevation. I drag the node to the reference plane and lock it to the reference plane so that when I change the family type, it will change along with it. Then now what I'm going to do now is I am going to create the mullion now, but before then this is getting out of my way, so I'm going to hide it. I will hide it here. Then I'm going to create a mullion. I'll use create. I'm going to use sweep. Then I'm going to pick path. I pick the vertical part first, so that I'm going to, this is where it's going to determine where I'm going to sketch my profile. So I'm going to use the ref planes to draw my profile. If I do it here now, it's going to give me some trouble, so it is better here, because this is where it determines where I'm going to draw my profile. So I cannot select any other one. I'll finish at this level. I go to edit profile, I go to ref level, then I'm going to draw the profile now, and this one is going to be 20, while this is going to be 120, and I'm going to log this, then I will log this one as well. Then let me place the dimension here. From this reference plane is going to be, let me move all this. I'll move all this to this reference plane, then move it by 20 mm. Then I'm going to change the scale so that the dimension will be smaller. Then I will place a dimension here, 20, and I'm going to log that. Then I'm going to align it with this reference plane and lock it over constraint. Maybe I will delete this one first. Let me remove all these dimensions. It's complaining that it's over constrained, and I need to constrain it. So let me free for now. Then now I am going to place dimension now. This one 20. Then this is going to be then I am going to log this to this, and yep. Then the material, I'm going to change the material to window frame. Then render appearance, I'm going to use anodized aluminum. I'll select metal, aluminum, then I'm going to use this, click on this little button, allow it to update, then I click apply. Then I finish at this level. I'll finish. Look at it in 3D and see what you have. Right, this is what we've got. The graphic display option, we're going to use shaded so that we can see, we can appreciate. Then this one, I'm going to hide it for now. I'm going to uncheck this visibility so that it's not going to appear in our project. Then I'm going to hide it. All right, now this is our mullion. The next thing we are going to create is the glass. We are going to use extrusion. I will pick a rectangle. just draw two rectangles. Then I'll place the dimension. The dimension I want to use here is going to be 10, and I'm going to lock that. I'm going to align it with this one and lock it. Then I will align this edge with this and lock it. Then I'm going to trim. Then I can now remove all this one. It's no longer necessary. Then I'm going to align I will align it with this and lock it. Then I will align it with this and lock it. No, sorry, it's going to align with this. Sorry, I'm going to move that. Remove constraint. We are supposed to align it with this, not this. So I will align it now and lock it. Yep. Then the material we are going to select. We are going to select glass. Then click apply and finish. Then let's go to the exterior view. I will lock that on the upper reference plane. Then I'm going to lock this one to here and see what we have in the 3D. It's fine. Pretty good. It's fine. All right. Then the next thing we are going to create now is the intermediary mullion. Then we go to extrusion. We'll draw a rectangle. I'm going to draw two rectangles, two concentric rectangle. You will see the way I'm going to use it. Place dimension here, here. Then all these dimensions, I'm going to adjust them now. This one is going to be 5, and this is going to be 5 as well. Then this is going to be 20. This is going to be 20. Then I'm going to lock all of them. Then the total, the thickness is going to be 120. And I'm going to lock that. Then I'm going to align it with this, and I'm going to trim this one so that that place will appear open. I'm going to trim now. Then I'm going to remove all this one. It's no longer necessary. Now the material we are going to select window frame that we have created before. Then we are going to work on this one now. We'll do the same procedure, put dimension here to there to here, and we are going to set the dimension. This is going to be 5 and this is going to be 5 and this is going to be 20. This is going to be 20 and the depth is going to be 120. Press enter. Then I will lock it. Then I'm going to lock all these. I'm going to cut this. I use SL shortcut for split. Then I'll trim this one, shortcut for trim, which is TR. Then after you are done with that, you have to align this face to and make sure it's aligned to this face, it's locked, so that at any point in time it will remain intact. Let's finish at this level and see what you've got. We go to the exterior view and we'll select it, drag the node to the upper reference plane and drag the lower node to the lower reference plane. Then we'll look at it in 3D and see what we've got. It's very, very aesthetic, very fine, it's beautiful. So we are going to load it to, before we load it to our project, we have to save it. Let's save it first. We are saving it in our family folder. You select metric, then you go to window, then we can now save it. We'll save it as corner window tutorial. Then you select options so that the backup will not be too many. We only need one backup so that it will not overload our system. Then we can now load it into the project now. Load it into any project you have opened before. This is it. You select it, you press space bar to turn it, then you can align it with this face if you like. Let's see it in 3D and see what we've got. Oh, this is wonderful. This is good. This is good. Right, we are going to try and change the parameter to see whether what we've created can be adjusted to any dimension we want. Now, assuming I want to create another family type, which is going to be, the height is going to be 1800 by 1200 by 1 meter. Then I'll press OK. The height is going to be 1800, and with 1 is going to be 1200, and with 2 is going to be 1000. You click apply. After you click apply and the mullion are still intact, the glass are intact, it means you have done a good job. If you didn't lock it well, you will see that everything is going to break. But since all of them are going the same way, it means the locking system was properly done, and that means this window can be adjusted to any size you want, whether it is a small size or it is a big size. You can adjust it to any size of your choice. That is a good work we've done. Please, if you like this tutorial, kindly subscribe to my channel so that you encourage me to bring more of this tutorial your way. Thanks for watching. Please ask your question in the comment section and hit the like button. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.